didn't you DJ for Obama at the White House?
I did.
He
was on his way out.
You don't deserve that though.
Moment deserves that.
I'm tight.
That's a moment. Tight. That's a moment.
How did you get that?
I know this guy named Chrisman. He was his regional campaign manager for his like 08 run.
Yeah.
And we always stayed in touch. And then I did an event with him for 420 where they were trying to legalize marijuana.
Wow.
And we actually booked Boss. It was out here in LA. We booked Boss for it, and then I DJ'd. Game was on that too. So yeah, that's like we just stayed in touch, and then I want to say that was what was the last year he was in?
2016.
16, yeah. Okay, yeah. So it was the December
2016
on the way out. Yeah, it was.
Wow.
And then like a week, I think it was the same day he had like I DJ'd in the daytime, and then he had this huge party with everybody at nighttime. I think your brother was there.
Wow, is this in DC?
Yeah, it was at the White House.
It was at the White House. Wow.
Yeah. So
what were you wearing?
Paxson jeans.
I know. I think I had a black blazer on and like some dress pants and some cool kicks.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like
all clean music at the White House.
For sure. Like I went through a background check for a couple weeks. So before I got there.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, I got to do that.
Did you get a picture with him?
There's probably one with me in the background or somewhere, but I
feel like you got to get a picture with Obama, man.
on the way out tour.
Nah, I didn't. Like, I didn't get a picture with him.
Did you like shake hands with Obama?
Yeah. It was one of those like
you my friend.
Yeah, it was one of those like
He gave you a pound or just
it was one of these. It was one of those. You know.
That's when you got to kind of. Can I get a picture, sir? I mean.
Nah, it was just a lot going on.
Yeah, like,
it was
really?
a lot going on.
I would have tried. And everything, and I'm not the type to ask anyone for a picture. But for Obama, I would have stopped everything to take a picture with him. Man.
I mean, if it all works out, I'm sure I'll come across him at some point.
Do you think sometimes you're too humble, like you don't put enough out there?
Definitely, yeah, for sure. And it's a down. I don't want to say it's a downfall, but it definitely hurts me. But at the same time, it's like
you're not chasing.
I value more my relationship with these people or with the higher beings than. Losing it over a picture.
We're calling them higher beings now. I like that. I like that we're accepting this new language.
I'm just gonna go with whatever.
Don't do that.
I'm going whatever Crooked does.
Nah, we can call them HBs for sure.
HBs for sure.
With people of this caliber.
Look, God status.
God status. I don't know. Is higher being a little bit?
It's a little degrading.
I think higher being is right underneath. I think it might be above God status.
It's like the check-in.
I think it's underneath.
A higher being.
Man, but yeah, that was a really good.
One day we'll all understand the HB life. We don't understand it right now, so we have to ask you these questions.
I don't understand it. Yeah, it was cool. Then
we just have to live through you and ask these questions.
I didn't talk about the Jay-Z and Beyonce moment.
Whoa!
Did I drop something? Did I drop something?
Your shit's spilling on this fucking floor all day since these two came in the room.
At least you didn't call him Sean.
Yeah. You talking about Hov?
Yeah. Everybody calls him Hov. S. Carter.
SC.
Wait, what is the story that you subtly
remember?
I just I did a Coachella party for Adidas in Ivy Park, which is Beyonce's.
They got celebrate that huge launch.
Yeah, so it was to celebrate the launch, and it was all her Ivy Park employees and friends and family, and
it's like a Coachella after party.
Yeah, and I think like DJcity was like curating like the music of it. So shout out to Cam for calling me and putting me on.
Wait, and then you just got that through Rock Nation, Dreamville, and all that?
No, Cam who does DJcity the party DJcity. But then as soon as like Cam threw my name in there, I guess like people in the Rock Nation building kind of were like, yeah, of course.
That's dope.
Yeah. So
that was cool. Being a club DJ.
Let me tell you. Listen, that's one of my things. It's like I would love to be a club DJ. Like, I grew up seeing Eric Deluxe, Vice, all that, and you guys, have residencies, have these gigs, and travel just DJing. Yeah. So that's still always a goal for me. No matter how big the party that I do is.
Right. So back to Sean.
It's great that I'm doing these type of events, but I still want that, and I still at least want to conquer it, so I know I could do it.
Yeah. That's dope. I think it's important. I mean, I think the whole thing about DJing, and this is why I always talk about the age thing, right? Like hitting 30. It's just that, you know, there's so many like brackets and departments of DJing.
Yeah.
You have to be able to know how to do a corporate event,
Right.
Even a wedding, even you know, like you said, a tour DJ, an arena event, a festival,
Sweet 16,
a Sweet 16, a nightclub, a top 40 nightclub, a hip hop. So it's like you kind of build your experience, and then you start building a larger catalog of music.
Yeah.
And that's why I always say, but it's really important, like you said, to just touch all variables, you know what I mean? And be comfortable in those, and just to do as much as possible.
Of course, yeah.
But club DJing is one aspect, and I always want, like, you know, I want motherfuckers all across the country and outside to understand that it's just not one thing. It's not like a Vegas residency,
Right.
like, defines you. It doesn't really, you know what I'm saying? It's just one thing, you know?
I understand that it doesn't define you, but at the same time, it's like growing up in my era and seeing that be a possibility, and like you guys opening doors in that sense, it's like, you know, why not do something you've always wanted?
But
to do?
I compare it to, like, what is it, the Source freshman issue? Is that relevant now?
XXL.
Double
now.
XL.
Double
bro.
XL, you're talking about.
Double XL.
No,
Sorry.
it's not relevant. I wouldn't think it's relevant.
Yeah, but like some people still want to do that, and I'm like, it's not
Right.
even fucking relevant now. I don't even think there's a marketing or press value with it. You know what I mean? So for me, I'm just kind of like, I don't even look at that shit. Like, just keep doing your shit. You know what I mean?
No, and I've come to understand that, because there was many times where I was like, damn.
But you got to put your pictures out there. You got to get the Obama picture.
You
know what I'm saying?
You gotta get the flick moments, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, of course. I mean, trust me, there's a lot, and there's a time. I feel like there's just a time and place for everything, and
That's a very humble perspective on it.
yeah. I mean, you know, like that's just how, you know, I just hate rejection. Yeah, that's one thing, but I'll go through it.
Wait, how does that tie in?
And like asking for a picture.
Oh, okay.
And they'll be like, yeah, no, not right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I'd rather not. I'd rather like get to know you, or like hit a point, or like play a song that you love, and you're gonna become my friend just off that.
Yeah.
You know.
Honestly, I feel you 100%.
Yeah, I understand
You
that.
know,
No. I think you need to get the Obama picture. There's a difference with that. That's not like cloud chasing.
I don't run into. I don't.
bro.
run- I
I
don't-
was in again. I'm gonna drop something right now, right?
Go ahead,
Drop
go
it,
ahead.
yeah.
I was in a setting like this with Prince, and I could never,
Come on, bro.
never ask for a
Yeah.
photo.
No, but you would never do that with Prince.
I would do that with Prince.
Prince, Barack Obama, it's the same shit.
No,
bro.
it's totally different.
What the fuck? Yo, you guys crazy.
Listen,
No,
I
it's
was
totally
I was in a
different.
setting.
I feel like Prince have a reputation, and he would most likely say no.
Yeah, Obama.
But Obama would be
kisses
like-
baby is a
Exactly,
politician.
yeah.
He's gonna be
I
ready.
love, bro. I love
No,
Prince.
Obama's. Jamie, listen, all right. Obama is a politician. Shakes everyone's hand. Takes pictures with. He's not gonna tell anybody, no, I'm not taking this picture. Do you understand what I'm saying? He can't look like a bad guy at all. Prince could tell anyone to go fuck themselves.
Exactly. Yeah.
Indeed, but I think the fact is, when you're in that intimate a setting with those people, you're just like, I
Yeah.
cannot be that guy.
Yeah, it was very intimate.
I was in.
It's very-
I'm gonna drop something else.
Go ahead, bro.
please.
Make room.
And this is only because I was following Cole and Ebe. I was at a Rihanna birthday party in like something really small and intimate.
Right.
It was probably like one of those rooms at
rooftop one, right?
the 4040.
Yeah.
One of the private rooms held like 15 or 20 people at the most.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And again, I was just like, man, I'm meeting Rihanna. I just hugged Rihanna.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, Eve, can I take a photo? And Eve was like, nah, don't do it, bro. Everybody here is somebody. And I was like, but I'm nobody. I'm the only nobody. in this motherfucker.
let
I
me
need a
tell you.
photo.
Let me tell you how.
But I didn't ask.
That's different.
But that's a different
look,
That's
situation,
totally
man.
different.
But listen, let
Yeah.
me tell you.
I would tell you I would agree with your situation. If you were doing the Jay-Z Beyonce
If it's-
Adidas thing,
if
I would be like, no pictures.
If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Let me tell you why. Because I ran into Jay-Z at the Drake concert in L.A. He was there with Beyonce. Jay-Z came up to say what up to his brother Ebe, and I was next to Ebe, dapped him up. I've always wanted to meet Jay-Z, always. And I did, I let it be cool, played it cool. I was like, yo, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. 2 weeks later, I'm doing that party with
Right.
him in there, and he's grabbing me, and we're jumping to Kendrick. All right,
Right. That's
So
an
it's like-
amazing moment.
right. So it's like if it's meant, like, what if I would have called for that picture? What if I
No,
would
no,
have told
no.
him? For
I
that
wouldn't
picture?
tell you to ask for a picture with Jay-Z or these cool people.
So you're only talking about Barack Obama.
Barack Obama. That's the only fucking thing I said this whole time. I said with Barack Obama, you need to get
Listen,
the picture.
I mean,
But you got like Secret Service behind him,
Yeah.
pushing him along. It's hard.
I
Yo,
just-
fam. He's built for pictures. I've seen losers take pictures with Obama. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
That is
part-
my biggest regret.
Part of
in
the
life.
job of being president of the United States.
You have to
got-
take pictures.
That's why you have to control the United States and take selfies with everybody else.
That's what I'm saying. You can't compare Prince and fucking Obama. Prince is
Yeah.
not. He's gonna tell you to go fuck yourself. Obama, yeah, that dude's ready for the picture.
yeah.
You know
So
what I'm
next time
saying?
you see,
But
good
he's
old
also
Barry,
he's also home in his house.
You got a good point. You got a good point.
It's totally different. Like it's one of those things where it's also how you approach him. Like, dude, it's such an honor.
Yeah.
I want to show this to my children, man. Like,
Or show it to my mother.
You know what I mean? And show it to my mother. That's the difference between Jay-Z and like that's a whole totally different
get
thing.
it.
You know
I
what I
get
mean?
it, yeah.
Prince would be like, somebody call security.
and he floats away.